it's on. My phone is on. Okay. Now we just put in how long ago we done. About 3 minutes ago. Yeah. So we need another 7 minutes. So 7 minutes we're talking, we are waiting. We are going to watch the temperature. I shouldn't leave it that. It's about 30 now. Should leave in the heater. Yeah, all right. I'll cool it down. Oh, where is it? Okay. No, I'll cool it down to, and then I'll put it back in. All right. Yeah, what we expect to see, we expect to see the water bubbles coming up from the bottom of the glass, from those leaves. That water bubbles that I talk outside on the board is full of oxygen, O2, because that sun, that heat and the lights coming from the bottom will accelerate the rate of the photosynthesis process, and then it produces a lot of oxygen. Okay, so as it produces the oxygen, it forms up the carbohydrate. So we can see, if we can have a camera with microscope, we can actually see that round,
Spinning?
No, that circle, that what I cut, the leaf, we can see the other side, the edge of it, it's got the air bubbles coming out from the cells. All right, I can draw it outside, but maybe my lecture. But this is what you kind of write down. You can write what we expect. We write down what the equipments. We write down the results. Okay. And we can make an introduction of how the plants form. Yeah, if we have full of leaves, full of, there's one that already gone up. Okay, I think they were up. We didn't push it down though. I reckon. So they need to go down. Anyway. You got time on you though?
No.
Yeah, so 22. All right, now we can test the temperature. There's one leaf coming up. So the temperature is 25 degrees centigrade. All right, make sure you, when you test using the thermometer, is degree centigrade is It's different to Fahrenheit. Okay, America is still using the old. Now they're coming up now. I think it's hard to bring it down now because they're coming up. There's one here is coming up. So this one, yep, they're all starting to come up now. So that's 3 in this one is already up. So 1 in this corner here. So there's 1 in this corner here. That one there from the big cup is going up now. And this one here, there's 2 on this corner here. So we wait for those 2 or 10 so the camera can see that. Okay. I'll get some more leaves. So this, can you see those 2 though? They,
the big one.
they are right here. They coming up,
Yeah.
2 of them. All right. So that is good. If there's 2 right here in the corner here. There's 1 is coming up now. Okay. And there's still going up. The 1 here is going up. And there's 2 still under here. And 1 in there. And it's about 5 minutes now, I reckon. Yeah, about 7 minutes. I'll put some more in. That's a new one. See that new one just coming down is so fast, the coming down, all right? It's different to the other ones. They are floating around very slowly. They actually going up. Eventually they will all up because they're going. I'll get some more. Yep. Can you see that? How fast is that drop right down?
It's a bit hard to see.
Yeah, yeah. But I think they can see that. Oh.
On the other camera.
Hey?
On the other camera.
Yeah, from here. From my phone. Yeah, I reckon that. Yeah, so you can't control the pen. Okay, so can you see here how I drop it and see if it's coming down? See how fast it's coming right down and it's going right to the bottom. Okay. Okay. The one that I just dropped in is just a few seconds ago. They're not in the middle, I reckon. Temperature. Yep, it's getting hotter on the small one. So the small one, it's heated up. Okay, we'll just focus on the big one. Can you see that one? Oh.
I could before, I can't really see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Nearly twisted this way a bit.
That way?
No, yeah, you had it. Yep, like that.
Okay, that's about 27?
Yeah.
Yep. So it's warm, it's getting warm now, alright. So we'll just wait on the one that I just put in. So it's about 4 of them. It's hot now. About three or 4 minutes. You notice that the ones that they're moving up, they're going up, they never come back halfway or anything like that, because that's one is coming up now, right now. So that one is, the more oxygen it produced by the photosynthesis underneath, inside the plant leaves, inside the cell, the lighter it is, and that's what forced them to floating up to the top. It will never come back to the bottom, because all this oxygen is trapped inside. It doesn't come right through the stomata. They will just float. After this experiment, we can see that all the leaves that we push down to the bottom is all right on the surface. Can you focus on the one on the bottom?
On the bottom?
No, on the and count it. The one on top in there.
It's hard because the light's kind of. Oh, yeah, I can see it from the
Yeah, yeah. Just count it and say it to the camera. That's how many we put in there.
Up the top is 1, 2, 3, 4 up the top.
Yeah. It's 4.
Up the top, by the look of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh, 5, there's another one over there.
Yeah. There is a, can you see air bubbles just coming right up there? I don't know.
No, I can't really see it.
I have to move. There is. Oops. Yeah. Trying to see if we can get a air bubble. I reckon it's been denatured, the rest.
In what?
It's been cooked.
Oh, okay.
Once it's cooked, it won't come. Oh yeah, there's 2 air bubbles coming up there.
This camera's not really picking it up.
Yeah, my phone can't.
Your phone looks clearer.
Oh, there's 1 coming right here. Oh, yeah, 2.
Oh,
Yeah, that's 3. They're floating to the top.
yeah.
Yeah, there's 1 coming now. So that's exactly almost 10 minutes what I said in the outside on the board. So that is nice, beautiful experiment that would only have 1 or 2 left underneath. I'll just twist it a bit. There's 2 in there, but so if we see the top, that they hang around. They once they get to the top, they will never come down. But there's some small, tiny air bubbles. It's coming up from the bottom. You can't see it with the camera, but anyway, you have to believe me. Yeah, so it's air bubbles in there. It's coming very, very small. If we sit still, there is 1 is looking at all this stuff here. It's like looking at the stars. Can you see it?
Not really. You can't really see the bubbles.
All right.
You can see the little piece, the little leaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's 2 underneath there, and after that, I reckon that should be enough for the experiment. Two more minutes and that's it. All right. Be enough. Thanks very much. Thanks to my wife Louise for helping me conducting this experiment. I wish I'm in Hangul. We can go in there and have a look at the goats and the sheep, and but I have to pick up any practicals and demonstrations that I can give it to you. Now I have to turn my house now into a laboratory. Yeah, so yeah, it was when you learn this. I learned how to play violin and play guitar, and my wife is playing. Yeah, there's another air bubbles coming right up now. From the leaf is coming now. Very slowly, but there's a few air bubbles coming up. Yeah, it's hanging around there, but it's off the floor, so it's less likely that it's coming down to the floor. Yeah, by the way, anyway, when you learn how to play music, you have to learn the basics to start from scale. If you learn the scale, you'll be a good musician. If you master the scale, you master the music. So, and if you are, yeah, there's a lot of air bubbles coming around with the leaf. If you want to be a mathematician, if you're really good in maths, you have to learn your multiplication. All right, 2 times 1 or 1 times 1, 2 by 1. You know, it's 2, and so on. 2, 4, and so on. So this is exactly what I'm teaching you. Once you know the basics of this one, carbohydrate, and how it's formed, you can be a scientist, a good scientist. You can be a nutritionist. Yeah, so we need to know how is that formed, and then you go in the book and you're thinking, oh yes, when the plants form that, get that carbon dioxide and water, you turn into oxygen and also carbohydrate. So carbohydrate, it's and then add in something in it, turn into be into fat molecules, it turn into protein molecules, but the basics is coming from carbohydrate. Yeah. So. All right. Thank you, Louise. I know. Yeah, Louise has got some study to do, so I'm going to turn that camera off. But I keep. Yeah, I think that they're all up. Yeah, none underneath.
Yeah,
so,
I followed the last one.
Yeah? Yeah. They're all okay, thank you though.
That's okay.
Yeah. They're all up on the top. So that makes the, I'll take this off. That